Well,
this is focus on Liberia, and we are live in Electoral District number 17, Moserado County, specifically at the Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum, where we have come to engage with our citizens as it relates to former President George Weah's address at the CDC headquarters yesterday. So just to bring it up to speed, yesterday the president said, among other things, unlawful detention with all grand jury indictment from the Unity Party government, harassment and removal of civil servants based on political affiliation, excess use of force against citizens leading to deaths, non-prosecution of election-related death captured on camera, disregard for tenant law despite Supreme Court rulings, violation of procurement. As you may be aware, the most talk about yellow machine issue surrounding the country. So we have come to talk with citizens here. We have this brother before our camera. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, okay. My name is Ansu M. Sherry, Weah Citizen, Zunoha Zuntu, and also Weah Shen.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last one, the new one, is gentleman agreement, because we live in gentleman agreement country now. Somebody can just come from OSA with anything, they say a gentleman agreement. But regarding the speech yesterday, I like the way the president speak yesterday. He spoke like a leader. If we give them deacon chance, he will sell their country tomorrow, will be displaced in the country. But we citizens and Weah will not allow them to suspend our constitution. They have also suspend our constitution. The 10 position they had removed the people. The 7 they taking them from there. Anyone who attacked the President Weah, they are not part of the day school. They want you.
So yesterday the former president alleged unlawful detention with all grand jury indictment of former officials of government. What's your opinion on that?
It is true. And you want to indict people, the first thing this Deacon, President Deacon Waka should do, the inauguration money. Up to now, we don't know how the inauguration money go. It terror and go and clap for the protest and thank you for stealing our country money. Because of our country money, inauguration money, his son built and extended a club that they get a ghetto inside there that I can give you the proof. I went there for a program. I saw the ghetto drug, they started the drug there. Because of this, also the police had turned to rebel police, government police. They can then go outside and pick up and take things and bring it in the country. They say that somebody bring it for us. A Ghanaian drug dealer brought gave to them to come and take our resources and carry it. So they want to use Liberia as just entrance. They want Equatorial Guinea look like. So they speak yesterday from the former president. I welcome it. If anything, the Unity Party and the Deacon government want to suspend our constitution, we will not sit down there and allow it.
So how do you respond to the former president's section that civil servants have been harassed and removed based on political affiliation?
It is true. All the things he said, it is true. We saw that when the president, when they become president, when they talk about a central bank governor was on.
Who you refer to as the deacon?
The deacon, the deacon, how do they call it, president of Weah, gentleman agreement deacon.
President Wakai.
Yeah, President Wakai. He is deacon. It's better for him to be deacon than to even be there. And I can't blame him because we know he only there to destroy. He's not there to face anything. He destroyed PPP. He destroyed Unity Party. ADA, when he was bad president, they destroyed ADA. I'm from Nova County. My father was a chief imam of Nova County. He know what he did. He know what he did. And he know me. When he think about massing, you know me. So that's what they say, Deacon Bwaka is one of the men that deal with corruption.
So we are also raised concern about violation of procurement laws in acquisition of yellow machines and the 22 million road rehabilitation project. What's the reaction on that?
All that thing is true. Now what the problem when minister said to the Liberian people, my people are begging you, going down to the Lord because then they both forgive him. But we will not forgive him. Their country not belong to Yoruba. Now Yoruba they farm here. That they just can't do what they feel like doing. Now you they farm here. If they want to make farm, then we don't want their country to be sold to different people by Yoruba government. That they will be hunting people, what they want to do, we see it. If you want to go, nobody against the law to say, they want to, yeah, but before they are saying it, that when we get to power, we will go beyond the people, and other people will go beyond, and they don't want to beyond.
There are folks who have said the former president should not be the one speaking. The party have party chairman, they have party secretary general, he just lost election. Why is he just in the political space talking too much?
He is the political leader. Because of him, majority some of us, when they say we are shared, and we are shared. When they say job weird, and we are job weird. That man is the man of peace. That man when he take from 2005 election, people were still standing. They made the food about people because of BC. They forget about the election except the result. That kind of man, the man who disarm people carry their gun free to him. That kind of man, the man who, when we see this year sometimes we want to take action, he said no, you stop, we stop. So that kind of man, that the man will speak to us. We expecting the man to speak. And we expecting him to be speaking more than what he did yesterday.
Finally, before I take leave of you,
yeah,
what role do you think opposition parties should play in addressing the issue raised by Weah?
I want all the opposition parties to join us to work together to put the Deacon government on fire and obey them.
You say on fire?
Yeah, on fire. Political fire. Political fire, they're not fire.
What's your definition of political fire?
They political fire to tell them what is going to do. They will not suspend our constitution. Our constitution will not be suspended.
Are you afraid? That's why you're changing the definition
no,
of
political fire. You can't go beyond the
line. We all are aware of fire. What fire can do?
Political fire is to tell you to do the reporting, on the Liberian people. That will suspend the constitution. Somebody who say now attend your position, you go against them and move them from there. Central bank governor, local central bank governor, violating the central bank law. We know that the time they play to move the finance minister, they tell the finance minister they want it. When the gentleman agreement, yellow machine they say, oh finance minister, they may resign.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's talk to another person. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Let's hear you. What's your name?
I'm James. A resident of District Number.
Wonderful. You follow the former president's speech yesterday. There were so many allegations and he raised against the Unity Party government. Among many, he said unlawful detention or grand jury indictment. What's your opinion, especially as in reference former officials of the government?
All right, thank you very much to you for coming to solicit my view as a layman in understanding how the president speech went yesterday. You know, this country, Liberia, I would tell any other president, this is the only country that we have, especially for some of us who don't have any other country to say in case of any eventuality we run to. So sometimes when we sit and listen to national leaders raising issues that will bring fear to our people, then it makes us to jitter. For some of us who sat down during the war, 14 years of crisis in Liberia, we saw suffering. We saw how human rights became deteriorated. So for a former president to make statements that were now that were not analyzed. It brought fear to some of us. Now, I want to say that the president message that he brought forth yesterday, he was the wrong messenger for that message. After being a former president just for 7 months, statement that you are making people to show that it's because of greed or you are undergoing pressure. Partisan and members of your parties are pressurizing you to seek job for them. That's how I see it to be. That's what my brother said. You have a party secretary general. You have a new chairperson or chairman for the party. These are people that's supposed to be the face of the party. And I expect former President John Weah now to sit down and rethink. That's one of the reasons why people voted him out just in one term. Instead of him going in the street, surrounding himself with hooligans like a term. People introducing themselves as former generals of model. In what kind of democracy that a former president has gone to release a prayer release, then you see him surrounded by former generals that he has gone under attack. There's a sickening. Yesterday, on my phone, listening to the former president's speech, it shows to me like people are gathering strength, raising enthusiasm for chaos. Quite frankly. So actually misplaced a lot of information in the public sphere.
But what can you say about those things he raised?
Now,
are they not facts?
They are some of them are true realities.
Okay.
They are made. This president, Joseph Human Baka, has not come to defend him in any way. But if the president had made any mention yesterday that the president, this government is going after people for unlawful detention, then I'm not too sure that he's following the issues. He's been moved by perception. He's been moved by sentiment. Those that are undergoing scrutiny today or court processes are people that were investigated by the LACC during George Weah's government. And these are people that they are prosecuting today. When it comes to removing the governor of the central bank, I want to say to the people here, the public here, people that are hearing us today, that it's not unlawful for the suspension of the central bank government. For the matter of fact that there were investigations when the president took office and said that there should be an audit at the central bank of Liberia. Under the audit, they are funding for which they are asking him to set aside so that he can be exonerated from the process. It's a suspension, so it's not lawful. How can you be the prosecutor and be an investigator? For the reason, they ask him to set aside so that investigation can thoroughly be taken. So how can the president come without investigation with greed into the public and make statements that were biased?
We also raised concern about the violation of procurement, especially with the acquisition of yellow machines.
I don't know how long it will take us to understand and to deduce the explanation process as regards to the yellow machine issue. Yellow machine has not been purchased. If you understand the interview of the old man, the letter he wrote to the legislator, he said that he had met a friend. He have had an indoor agreement with him for a business, but he will bring the friend in due time to the legislator so that they can have an agreement to see whether they will accept the yellow machine or no. It does not acquire anything like or financial expenses on our government. If you agree, the process will go. If you don't agree, the mail can buy a yellow machine if you want to. So I don't know why they put. I don't know how high it is for people to understand. It's not anything hard. And the Constitution, Article 57, gives right to the president to find a job, to make an agreement for the growth of the common growth of the country. So how can a former president who just left office verse now that people that are fallen into allegations of corruption to be prosecuted when he himself doing inaugural speech has said it, that you are going to go after people for corruption. If you did not do it, a Burger King is doing sin. So why are you angry? Why are you allowing chairman to drag you to the public like you don't have your own common sense? He been dragged to the public. He been pressurized. Papa Desi to do what he's doing. So I'm asking President Weah is hearing me today. Please go quiet, find somebody say I really think that people still have hope in you. We still have trust in you. Do not mismanage the chance that you have in the future.
So of all these allegations being raised, what step do you think the government of Liberia should take in response to the
I want to make
concern being raised by the
plea.
former president?
I want to make a humble plea to our president, to Sir Human Bakari. He said that we will not do things. Listen, I'm saying to him, if investigations are done and anyone caught liable should face the law, that will set a precedent for us in Liberia. But we should not do it like a witch hunt. I want to sound this as a caveat also, because a perception of sedition, other people believe in Joe Weah that the president is trying to witch hunt. I'm saying that should not be the case. If people are investigated and they are not guilty, then let them go with impunity. That's my own view regarding that. Nothing should be compromised.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so stay here at the Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum. We want to say this is focused on Liberia. We have come to get views of Liberians as it relates to former President Weah's speech or statement yesterday delivered at the CDC headquarters. So we are in Moserado County District number 17, right at the Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Emmanuel and
Okay.
a passionate missionary of the rescue mission.
Okay. Emmanuel, I guess you followed the speech yesterday. What's your impression about the speech?
I don't want to be the president. We are to say the speech, the impression of the speech was impressive. Yesterday, it was one of the saddest ever in the history of Liberia. For the time, some of us who are intellectual have been reading.
You said sad day?
It was sad day in the intellectual class in Liberia.
Okay.
This so far, the speech delivered by the president, the former president yesterday, it was disjointed. And somehow we are still looking at it as to whether if the speech was now a replica of what Samuel Tuer said during the indictment. Because if you look at the speech yesterday, there is no direction. But rather President we have to threaten the peace of the country by making a wild allegation with no facts. Let's look at some of those things that he made. Yesterday, President we are telling us that former president we are the former president telling us that President Waka government have been caught killing people on camera while he was making reference on Queen. The question is, where was President Weah when Queen was arrested in his regime? In his regime, but Queen was arrested and Queen was free. The security man who free Queen, why is he? On a patriarchal regime. President Weah saying the broadcast to take the glory. You know, one thing I said to myself yesterday when I digested his speech, it was the president still going on election trauma. Seriously. With the allegation, with the level of allegation made yesterday. One thing I also want to say to seditions, the speech delivered yesterday was not the CDC. The speech delivered it was on President we have own speech. Like, I was telling one guy, the CDC have a what we call executive committee. If the committee having a press release, the chairman be able to deliver the press release. If you look at where they have the press release yesterday, I know our Kobosha. What was really there to represent CDC?
The CDC yesterday they described that particular release as a State of the Nation address.
Well, when
that's how they describe it.
When people are positioned in the form of being a political sardine, that in or how they call it, what our body is here, this is how people behave. What made the speech to be nation address? You know why it tells on nation address? But yesterday, President, we had to disappoint Liberian people. In fact, President we have, I don't really know from what planet President we have came from. For me, I want to say believe in the people that believe that President we are now a Liberian. The Liberians are smarter people. President we was telling us yesterday that President Parker has take 07 from job, which of course is misleading, is false allegations. And one of the things President we said yesterday, which one? What you call which one? If you tell you, say, which one, who are this, which one thing? But I cannot tell you, say, they'll go to Coast Guard Bay, they'll go to BDC Barry, let me be or Alonso Town. And one thing they supposed to want to say, Alonso Town is say a governor. Logically, like someone was talking once, generally was talking, just said, in fact, it may have been taken from position. No. It means that the guy is really upside down. If you listen to the president suspended you.
Yeah.
The constitution of our country have the supreme power over all laws in our country. And that's what the president used to suspend. Although the president, appointed an executive committee to spearhead the what the same bank, but cannot stay, Alonso J cannot stay on suspension. Maybe they tell what you say come back after all the fact against him about corruption issues. When you're exonerated, you come back. But instead suspended, you now removed. So let opposition start taking this issue of they may have been removed from any position. Suspension is different from removed. And to the issue of the unlawful procurement. You know what President or the former president fear is that why he failed to have done. The 79-year-old man, like they believe that the man was in a grave, the man are wake up to do. What crying around? In fact, he's telling us, say, President Weah is running after government officials. They want to delay to your government. Why they may not tell me, say, they'll go to Coast Guard, let me be you, or let me go to the barrack. They may not go facing the law. What Samuel 12 say running around? In fact, they speak yesterday that made all the honors and President Weah tell Samuel 12 run away. You want to call Samuel 12? You said you were the best president, or the best central bank governor, or finance minister. Why are you running away from justice? You're not aware that every public official are accountable to the public they say, then you're running away. Samuel 12 will come back. The allegation made yesterday by President Weah that in fact the judiciary have been weaponized. Who are those judiciary speaking of? Same President Walker become president and now appointed nobody on the Supreme Court bench. Same President Walker become president of the Republic and had never appointed nobody to NCC. Your own people that used to go to them, they paku on the paku note today, they are giving evidence to the government why you fail to have done. So they now will be is we're going to bring release with Liberian people want to complain. But don't be surprised. The list of why the indictee, President Weah is part of it. I remember our former part of the flyers that we put on red to how they call it, red opposite the people of Liberia. On the flyer, people of Liberia, on the flyer have vision against what? Against corruption. They were the flyers that we posted on that day with back a picture. You see the guy handcuffed. The next person will be President Weah hand will be caught. And citizens will also be aware. We are talking about reclaiming Liberia for what? Liberians. And listening to other guys say Samuel 12 want to go. In fact, one thing I also want for me to authenticate to you is that you can see a flyer now on Facebook that I stand with Samuel 12, that particular page, that Samuel 12 page. In fact, Samuel 12 is going around now to look for supporters. And you only find people who are not saying except that they are human beings in Liberia, sedition. More especially those who are what we are saying as they call themselves. You got to rethink. We are discussing about money that can take road to your country. Like I listened to the previous speaker, he said, he from Lofa. But you have failed to understand that Lofa country has no road. We are struggling to retrieve money in the legal process. Then he say it's a waste one. Why is waste one? You're not waste one. Why are you running away from waste one talk? Yeah, exactly. I don't really know what is sedition mean. Sometimes their argument go. Because you got to argue with logic. They said the paper was in bed. The paper was not going to do anything. In fact, you will not gain power. The paper just twist one side of the coins and all the coins, scatter. The next one. One of the things that the president said yesterday, and I admire, is that government officials to travel, you got to go to your office. Brother, no mistake. I always say to Liberians, no mistake of bringing this on the 9-year-old baby. Bringing Baka to Liberia. It was a gift. It was when Jesus was walking to come to Egypt. That is complete gift to the Liberian people. What citizens will be bragging about, in fact, we are opposition, we stand with President Weah. What President Weah has done? Don't be surprised to see President Weah here is called. And I want to send a caveat to what sedition. More especially those who call themselves Weah. Those who believe that when President Weah eat, or sandwich, they prefer to eat gari. So now any attempt, any attempt to say we are using the rule of law for them to say they want to go blood roll. You do that at your own race. This government will not tolerate nonsense from nobody. They
was the former president wrong to have raised these issues?
Why are they serious issues that you raised? Nothing President Weah said yesterday. Nothing former president said yesterday. It was a waste of time. In fact, I painted you people conditions to have carried your microphone there yesterday. I painted you people conditions. Nothing the president said that you can look at. He said they don't look at it one logic in it. Lot of allegations. And one of the things I always say to the president, why the president is too divisive. People say the man love people. Why you said yesterday, in fact, President Weah, for religious advisor, was sent to jail for corruption. He did not speak on the issues. Why would they yesterday Samuel 12? Because Samuel 12 and President Weah looking at what the bush and the road. Saturday when you put Samuel 12 in jail, you will confess. Who you will confess with the knee? Say the president is giving order. So that what President Weah say, I prefer to go now and go get a press release. And one of the things I want for you to understand, the sedition using President Weah because they feel that President Weah is the only way for them. The White House said yesterday was pressure rather, our brother said. President Weah have been pressure rather, the former president have been pressure rather to say, just go something because we know you the only face for the party. In fact, when he says something, that people say the bigger person or the white opposition has spoken. But in the rightful manner, President Weah, you are not willing to go speak yesterday. But Koji then, you cajole the man. Look at Koji, the Secretary General of the CDC press release, where you are comparing our country to that of the former president of Egypt, Mohamed Morsi. What you want to bring? You have the power, but then nothing you are done. In fact, your regime, they put more sanctions on you. They want to look around and be talking, be wasting your time.
What kind of response you want this government to give to the former president address yesterday?
We were told officially that the Minister of Information, Mr. Jerina Pia, will respond. You know, one thing we practice as the follower of Waka is that we not speak around knowledge. We speak appropriately because in our voice, you don't have control over information. You'll be that David Davin, that President Weah said, the former president said, in the intellectual class. So I believe that he will respond either today or tomorrow. We'll hear the response of the government. But I don't want for the Liberian people to give credence to such a speech because the speech have no direction. No direction. In fact, the speaker looking at recitation.
Thank you. That's doctor. So we stay here and how are you, sir? Yeah, be audible, please. What's your name? Okay, Mr. Kapla. How are you? All right. So, what do you make of the speech yesterday by the former president?
The speech was not really good for them. As a former head of state in the country, I don't want to do something like that. Just as the speech that my LAB, I'm so happy about my speech. It's good that he came to the government, the present government, and power for now. Now we are as a former head of state, a country, I think was supposed to be sad by Waka to bring law and order in this country. But if you come up and say that type of statement, and you were the head of state at that time, you were the president at that time, all the one that happened in the country, we know, people know what passed in the country. As the former president, he come out and say that type of statement. That means he the one that's telling people to do it. You see, you can talk like that as a former state. So I'm so annoyed what we are saying yesterday. I'm not sorry for to say that. Okay, by him talking about coming 2029, the speech that he did yesterday, he showed to others when he comes to 2029, Liberia will finish. There will be no more Liberia. Allow will tell the judiciary for free. For them to come back in Liberia as a leading party. They take that out of their mind.
So the former president is in opposition, and that is the right of the opposition community to ensure that they put the feet of the government on fire. There are several things in talking about, especially the unlawful detention of former officials of the government. What do you want to say there, brother?
My brother, that thing is not a new thing. It's not a new thing in Nigeria. They are not just a worker hunting this people. They are the law hunting them.
Okay.
You understand? Okay, whenever you do that, you are not a rule. When they say rule, you will stay. Because you know you are not a rule. Liberia is a law country. Okay, let me just say an example. Babo go to the hill and come back. And how they accuse you anything so far, I tell you how to go by the book. When you're guilty, you fall. When you're not guilty, you free. So the allegation, all what they say is the allegation. If you want to address it, to take that into consideration.
So he also talked about, former government officials, some people who are citizens, who are on the CSA payroll, Safer 7. This government took them from the payroll. That's why he called witch hunt.
Whenever you dare to work as a government official and apartment, until you have to get your order to prove one for your application that you apply for the job. Okay, when the government came in, they opened the floor. They said you don't know that yes, you're working, the way you're working, everything you're free, you enter legally, you call everybody in investigation. You understand? Don't take that as unusual or anything like that. But whenever you come as a new government, everybody, you have to check it. You want to in place, you put it in place. You want to know in place, you take it out.
What can you say to people who are saying the former president should not have been the one to make such a statement? The party got officials like the party chairman, the secretary general, and the rest of the folks. He just won election, he just lost election, it's barely 7 months. Why is he in the political corridor just talking?
My brother Joe is not a vehicle. See that we use it. All white people say, I don't want to be as a mature man, as a president, head of state, nobody will not push you on. All must not here. When you come to this talk solely against which I can't take it. You understand? The thing that Joe we are seeing, he is sensible to say.
So how you want the government to respond to the former president's statement?
I want to treat Weah as our ANC treat Zikozima was jailed 15 months because of corruption. We wanted to consider Weah as head of state, we want to give that respect. But until you don't want to respect. For the way he speaks yesterday in this country, we're not expecting it.
Okay, thank you. So we stay here at the Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum. This is focused on Liberia. If you just join us, we have come to engage citizens as it relates to former President George Manneh Weah's speech yesterday delivered at the headquarters of the CDC there in Concord Town. My name is Jeremiah Moba. So if you just join us, just share the video wheresoever you are, and welcome to this special edition of interaction with citizens here in this part of Liberia. So before our camera is this gentleman. What's your name, sir?
Mr. Badike Sano, proud son of Lofa County, Olamu District.
A proud son of Lofa County. Anybody from Lofa County, I know they support the Unity Party. Is it true?
I'm speaking as a Liberian. I'm not speaking on party settlement.
Well, I know you are a supporter of Unity Party.
My brother, I said I'm speaking as a Liberian. And he's from Lofa. It doesn't mean because Unity Party here from Lofa Lami, we are paying Captain D to support. No, I'm speaking as a Liberian.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
So let's get to hear you. You did follow the former president's speech yesterday. There were a series of allegations made. The unlawful detention of former officials of government were all grand jury indictments. He also talked about the harassment and removal of civil servants based on political affiliation. He also talked about the tenure position that have been disregard or respected by this administration. What can you say about these allegations raised by the former president?
Thank you very much. Yesterday, I was one of the Liberians that were angered to hear what former President Weah was going to say. But quite unfortunately, I was very, very much disappointed why I had to waste my time to say I would listen to former President Weah.
Disappointed?
I was disappointed.
Why?
Because he now spoke like a patriot citizen. He now spoke like a patriot. He spoke based on sentiment level.
What did you gather that they're not, media?
The first year is President Weah, he said, did not speak for himself. Former President Weah did not speak for himself. He was forced by those arrogant people around him. If you look at his statement compared to that on Samuel 12 post day before Tuesday, my brother, definitely you will know that former President Weah did not speak for himself. So the first thing you quote what he said, you said the Unity Party-led government has weaponized the judicial system, and also you said you are going to use a judicial system and that to follow the law. The same judicial system you said it have been weaponized. Are you telling me that you're going back to the judicial system? That's what he was saying. I didn't gather nothing in our speech. I regretted the time, the minute I wasted to wait for that speech and to listen to it. The issue of central bank governor, my brother, we Liberians, our problem is we have to continue reading. If you look at the president release, they did not say remove. They did not say remove. They said suspended. The reason he was suspended, there was an allegation there against him. The president says, okay, Mr. XYZ, send this allegation against you. Go to the court and clear your side. If the court says you are clear, you come back to your position. If the court says you are indicted, you face a judgment. I was so kind of when I heard President Weah say, remove. That means he's not following the issue. He was not removed, he was suspended. And because Central Bank is one of the key financial institutions in the country, he cannot leave it open. So he had to nominate someone acting. They said acting, he will be acting until after he has released himself from the law. If he is not guilty, he go back to your position. So we say, which one? Where were you when you impeached Cabinet General unlawfully? Where were you when Samka won the election? He was denied to take a seat. Where were you? It was not which one? Because it's Unity Party today. So which one? Liberia is not a paper bush or the Weah family. Liberia be run to every Liberians. And we will commence President Weah to continue the goodwill. Because look at the neighboring countries earlier. Look at Guinea. So you want to tell all that we were born in suffering? We should die in suffering? Free degree of citizenship, we just can enter our cultural resources and carry it, benefit our children. My brother, take it for yourself. Look at Liberia. Our children, no good schools, no good medicals. Only because seriousness. Light of Samuel 12, light of former President Weah, light of, even if you listen to Eddie Snow on Spoon, when he asked him whether any of your children here, he said, none of my child here. You change the country, you will not find one of President Weah's son here, or any of your children you will not find in the country. You will not see Samuel 12. No children will see in the country. Why you people should continue bluffing us? You take your children from you send them out to go learn and can't sit about our children here again, you will not agree to it. The only advice I got for President Weah is say you are starting good work, go on. If anyone is guilty, and you face the law. And please, anyone is ghetto, any amount that they took for the country, let they place it back to our country. So our country will live better life. We need to live better life. It's not only cemetery and family had to live better life. It's not only from Weah, former President Weah. It's not only Johnson Kochi, arrogant person. Completely arrogant. This country it belongs to every Liberians. So the issue of removing civil servants for government payroll are all for allegation. All for allegation.
You remember recently the government came up with this issue of ghost name, removing ghost names from the payroll. That is in relation to what the president raised.
My brother, for security reasons, I will not call the person. But I got two of my colleagues doing the Weah regime. They were not working, they received salary.
Wow.
And Freeport, if you go Freeport now, they are so, as I learned, they brought rest to Freeport for the workers. Those that were present, those are legitimate employees. They took their own. Other people, they can't go for A. Why they can't go for A? Because their needs are not on the payroll. Your needs is not on the payroll, you're expecting you taking pay. To prove what? Only because settlement? No.
So how do you want this government to respond to the former president's statement yesterday?
Our grandfather, the Excellencies, President George Manuel Weah, is a man of wisdom. He's a man of wisdom.
Is it President Weah?
I said, you asking me, how do you want for the president to respond to former president's speech? Right?
Yeah.
So I read to say President Weah. I'm not wrong.
No, you mentioned President Weah. That's right.
Okay, that it was an error. President Weah should put us together and come up with statement as we are learning tomorrow. The information minister will be out. Respond to the issue. Do not attack personality.
Thank you. All right. Let's talk to another brother here, the Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum. This is focused on Liberia, and we are here. It's 6:33 here in Liberia. My name is Jeremiah Mo. We are here to get views of Liberians as it relates to the address by former President George Manuel Weah yesterday at the headquarters of the CDC. Several things he raised. We have come to get Liberians' view. So what's your name?
My name is Samuel C. Gato.
Okay, Mr. Gato, welcome to Focus on Liberia. Did you follow the former president yesterday?
Yes.
Good. Let's hear you. What's your impression? What you want to say about his message yesterday?
I was very excited yesterday. The speech of the former president. He spoke like a leader. President Joseph Waka, which county former lawmakers, former officials of government. It's true. It's true. When we are regime, former president we are regime, the security that went on in his own regime now is going on. It's dirty screen. It's just like a new one in the old bottle.
You said killing is going on in Boaga's administration?
Yes.
Can you point out an instant?
Yes, it was the general who came, who masterminded the protest. According to their response, under no circumstances, or army men, my father is an army man, or former army man, will shoot in their head 6 times under no condition. Under no condition. You see, we as a citizen, I'm not a sedition, neither a United Party partisan.
I love the former president.
I just love his speech that he gave yesterday. This is the reason why I try to speak for him.
So what are some of the things that are not right or that are not going on right in this government that the president talked about that you want to raise?
One is the reform that you are discussing. President Weah said within the first 100 days, what he drastically, the car will not hitch. But my brother, today, if you have your woman or your girlfriend are just picking up pregnancy, they rock on a football goal, that pregnancy will move. We're bouncing, the holes, they when they cross rock, we say on the road, car hitching there. Let the moment roll, the sugar out and tell 2 cars where to come. Car hitch there. Car are hitching there. We'll go for another car to hold you from there in that cross rock. He, the president of Liberia right now, he left for here to go bombing to a woman home, to Katumu Bwaka home. He saw the road condition. So why are you telling us? You said that the yellow machines that were coming, you don't know anything about it. And then now, you came out and said that it was gentleman agreement. It is one of your old friends that you met. So what are you trying to tell us? We gave you our whole country. You trying to what? To kill us? We expect you to rescue us, but you are not rescuing us.
So the former president was talking about civil servants, men removed from the government payroll.
It is true. My father, as I said, my father is a former army man. Because ain't no any retired them. And his name was on the payroll. Up to now, he's not taking pay. He's not taking pay. The name is Jared D. Gatton. A master sergeant. He's not taking pay. His name is removed from the payroll. Yes. So all of that worrying him till he end up dying. Yes, and my uncle asked my older brother, oh, your father was taking pay. You know anything about it? My brother said, no. I expect you to know much. It's true. President Ome Bwaka never did anything bad to me or anything wrong. But where the truth be known, they all place it there as Liberian. Is that because I love Bwaka or I love Weah? No. And that love should kill us in the country.
Other people have said the former president should remain quiet. They have officials in the party who should be speaking.
Yes, it's true. But they see United Party Parisian are coming out to say that former president is dummy. That's the reason why he is laying himself on the table. So now if you have to come on, under the table and speak, should it be your crime to the Liberian people? It shouldn't be your crime, but it shouldn't be screaming to us.
So with these things ongoing, another supporters they are saying is because the former president lost an election, so he's not certified. All this is hurting him. That's why he's raising all these concerns.
If former president Weah was going to be such a man, he was not going to wait or not going to congratulate Joseph Bwaka before the result will come up, or before they will announce the result. He was not going to wait.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So let's talk to. Okay, this is our final. You will be the final. All right. From this, we'll go to one of the executives of this intellectual center. So this is focused on Liberia. We are right here in District 17, Massarato County, and this place is the Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum here. We have come to speak with Liberians as it relates to the former president message yesterday delivered at the headquarters of the CDC. Before our camera is this brother. Welcome, sir. What's your name?
Ibrahim.
Okay, Ibrahim. Welcome to Focus on Liberia. Did you follow the former president yesterday?
Yes, I followed his speech.
What do you make of his speech delivered?
His speech was welcoming. He was former president of the
the statesman of this nation, former statesman of this nation, and stay set up and stay occupy that position as the statesman of this nation. So, in my mind, the speech yesterday was and it was timely. It was timely.
It was timely.
Yeah.
So all the allegations raised by the former president were all correct.
Yeah, there are a lot of things you raised yesterday. Speaking in my own capacity as a spiritual Liberian,
Okay.
I will tell this group. But I want to come from that angle. I hear some people saying things from the other angle.
Okay.
People who consider themselves to be the patriot Liberians for this nation. And I want to say to them, we should stop doing this. Liberia is a nation that no Liberian can be taken out of this nation once we are Liberian from this country. So I don't expect if we are from certain political party or from certain political party, and you should be claiming that only you are the best that have right to this nation. No. I don't believe that anyone who sees any political party, all Liberians have full right to this nation. If there is anything wrong in this country in the government, to speak truth. Because at times, you know, it gets baffled when I see young people in our youthful age can come to the school in the public and start to say things, forgetting about the future of tomorrow.
So let's go back to the speech.
To the speech.
Yeah, the speech.
President Weah stretched out too many things yesterday that were probably for speaking yesterday as a leader.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Number one thing he stressed on the violation of the rules of law. It will interest you to know during the campaign there were quote-unquote the case of the former the cabinet general that was seated on the Supreme Court bench and he was removed by law. But the opposition then is who are the ruling party today used that meeting yesterday and campaign on it. They said we are in this country. And make today, you and I, some of us today, even in the neighborhood, in the churches, they touch me more than one for service where am I going to get to this school. Yeah. Brethren in committed today can't speak to one another because of some of the things the opposition did yesterday and brought into power today.
So the former president talked about the issue of Saber 7
Yeah.
being removed from the government payroll.
It is true. It happened. Like I was saying, we campaigned against bad governor yesterday. The same bad governor we campaigned against yesterday. We are seeing the same bad governor. Governors taking a full for being as it's not so. In that like that President Weah spoke yesterday, I should applaud him for that. Because campaign yesterday, Silver 7 were going to be paid high. Campaign yesterday that Silver 7 were not taking pay for time. Campaign yesterday that Silver 7 bought in my mind to create means that on any day yesterday, downside taking people off payroll, other things. They treating the Silver 7 and gathered more lives for yesterday for me. My mind is not good. He mistreating Liberia. That is one of the violations of the will of God. It's not good.
All right, sir. Thank you. Let's talk to the final person. So we'll conclude with one of the executives here at the Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum. So what's your name? What's your position?
Thank you very much. My name is Mohamed Carrillo Camara, resident IDC of this great intellectual forum, the Intellectual Forum.
Okay, welcome. And you followed the president, the former president's speech yesterday. What did you digest from
Actually, I was unfortunate to listen to the speech because of some family engagement yesterday.
Okay. However,
based on the information that my fellow colleagues are giving, I think the speech of the president was his view on things that he observed for a period of time. So I think he have a right to his view. But appropriate time to give out those views, I think there were people are having problem with the speech yesterday, and a lot of allegations he made. You know, allegations can be made, but you have to fact check it to know whether it's true. So I'm not against his statement, and until further investigation can be done on those issues, on the issues of the yellow machines, the civil servant. We do understand that when the government took over, they thought of funding, right, on employees, and there were a lot of ghost names. So I believe in my mind that those who do not have the rightful documents that were occupying those positions, that Liberians will benefit and from those finances that were flying out to those who are not doing the Liberian people job. I believe that when those monies are recovered, then Liberia can push somewhere better, that we all live a better life than our brothers who are in the diaspora. So I don't want to dive into it too much because I don't want to dive into it too much because I did not follow the speech. But I want to say thank you for coming. This is Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum. If I'm not mistaken, it's the second largest intellectual forum in Liberia, and it's the first biggest intellectual forum in 2017. This is our normal routine. We have views on issues that are surrounding our country and the world at large. So I will urge you that anytime you are free, you come so the Liberian people can do. I will become a teacher of mechanic because this is the era of learning. We created this forum in order so our brothers who are out there who has nowhere to go, looking at the economic trend, so they can come, and go for the ideas to make them on issues one another. So I want to say thank you very much. This is Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum, and I also sending a message to the Liberians outside there, meaningful Liberians, philanthropics, that our forum has some challenges, and we are expecting those who are engaged into intellectualism or those who love this kind of thing, so they can come in and help us greatly. This is Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum. We are located in Rangeville, Weah Bridge. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, folks, that's how we call it. That's how we go home. Here on the special interaction. Here, this is the Nelson Mandela Intellectual Forum here in the Electoral District, number 17, Monserrado County. My name is Jeremiah Moba. We have been engaging with schools of citizens here in the district as it relates to former President George Weah's statement yesterday delivered at the headquarters of the CDC there in Concord Town. Many thanks to all of you for following. Those of you who followed, those of you who shared, those of you who like, we want to say thank you so much for always following Focus on Liberia. These are things we do. We will continue to do these things. We will continue to engage with Liberians to get their views on national issues. We will take the camera to them. We will take the microphone to them to get their views as it relates to happiness in our country. Thank you so much for following Focus on Liberia. We want to say keep following Focus on Liberia always. And bye-bye from my end.
So at this point, we are now back to our regular